Scrapyard Wars is brought to you by the new D-Rand Grip, available now at the link below.
This
Do you have a brother named Terry?
Yes, actually.
That's me.
I just got another email for something wrong, I guess.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was regarding... You're not Johnny.
Okay, hold on. Can we pause the interview for a second? I want to show you a trick. Watch this. Okay. Now you see Linus? Where'd he go? That's right. The disguise today, not actually very effective.
You're Linus.
Well, it's too late now. I already did the deal.
Oh no, I don't care about the...
No, I
can trust you.
I get disqualified if you recognize me before we agree on the price.
Disqualified for what?
We're filming Scrapyard Wars.
Oh, okay. Yeah, 980 Ti's work fine for that.
Yeah.
You know, that's pretty cool. I gotta shake your hand, man. I've actually been following Linus Tech for a long time.
Do you want to be in the episode?
Sure.
Well, it's good because you are. Max, check out the goods, Dimitri.
You know, the irony is I couldn't find my receipts from NCIX for a while, so...
Oh, there's the
was tearing
that
up.
SLI bridge. Look
Yeah.
at it.
Did we get a high bandwidth bridge? Nice. There's another 200.
Beautiful.
We are blowing like the vast majority of our budget on these cards, but you know what? We're gambling. We're gambling that we can do the rest of the system for like
500.
There you are.
You're not Johnny as if I knew who Johnny was. Thanks, Linus. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
Anything else I can help with, or are you guys good?
Now that you know who I am, I definitely can't accept any help from you.
Oh.
Okay, so this is a challenge though, Dimitri. Not only do we have to find an SLI board, we have to find one with this damn spacing.
Yep. To find
this
a
is gonna
motherboard
be tough.
that has a middle slot empty.
Yeah,
we
is
can
it just
space
one
them
middle?
out.
Just one middle empty slot.
Yeah.
You know what? That's the most common spacing. We might be okay. Okay, so we got the high bandwidth bridge. We got the 980 Ti's. Let's go back to talking to that asshole with the 920 combo. I messaged this guy. I'm like, yo, will you take 200? He's like, no, period. I'm like, well, okay. Here's a combo with a similar grade motherboard, a better CPU, more RAM, and it comes with a GPU, case, power supply, and a hard drive. And he's like, well, maybe you should buy that then.
Some guys, right?
Some people's kids, man.
How did you feel when Linus sent you the cash picture? The cash picture?
Confident?
That was effective.
Yes. So,
Huh.
as soon as I see cash, it's a little more confident to make the journey. I'm from
Yeah.
the Meadows, so it's not too far to get here.
All right.
But yeah, I'm magnificently feeling better than it's you.
Cool, man. All right.
Thanks again, Mike.
Thank you. And these better work. Speaking of.
I was actually, for reference, I was emailing you back while using the computer with those in it.
All right.
So that helps.
Sick, man. Okay, take care. All right. We've got one successful deal down. Yes. Let's.
Now the rest of the system to go.
Now
I
the
think
rest
we can do it. We can do it.
Okay. So you know what? Now that we're at the SkyTrain station, I think we should actually hang here for a bit. Get on the computer and see if we can source some leads here. So let's go find like a bench or something and let's hang for a bit.
See, okay, every single time that I see a system deal, I freak out because it seems like it can't be worth it. But I could not find anything cheaper than that.
No, you can find stuff that's cheaper, but not with those specs.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So we just stumbled across that. So it's just crazy. We stumbled across that ad because I looked up computer case.
Yeah. Okay, so a 6700K is 450.
Yeah, but they meant to buy DDR4 too.
DDR4 is expensive.
How confident are you that Linus has already messaged down these 1080s? Oh, I'm sorry, these 980 Ti's.
Pretty confident.
Posted 14
Okay, so
hours.
$510 would be a 6700K and 8 gigs of RAM.
Dude. Wait. That's not near us. It's like way over there.
It's doable if we get that system.
Yeah. I think we should go forward with our original plan.
Okay.
That's honestly where I am. Only because it's together, we're talking to him, he's communicating with us, he's loading the car as we speak. So it's guaranteed that we have a working system.
iPhone plus $100 I think if we I think there's two different routes here. We can get the system and be moving.
Because here's the thing, consider this. Those parts, although not hard to get to, are all in different places. Cab or bus, train in all these directions, $10, $5, $5, $10, right? So at the end of the day, how much do we have left versus knowing we're gonna get all this for the price of one walk? And we haven't even touched our funds with the exception of $750 to him, and we still might have a little bit of bartering room in terms of like, if he recognizes us, we can't do it. But the guy was already wanting to talk business on the phone. We hadn't even met yet.
Yeah, I don't know.
So I think that's the only thing I'm a little concerned with is the ad said you had 2 hard drives, two 2-terabyte hard drives.
It's right there.
I've only got one. Shit. No, I've only got the one. Barracuda times 2.
Yeah.
That's my other one.
Because, I mean, as you know, capacity is kind of a thing when you're doing large video format.
Is this computer staying here?
It's staying here with him.
Yeah.
Because what I can do, where do the little screws go? Right there. What I can do is drop that off to you later on.
It'd probably be better for us if we could just get a few bucks off for the missing drive, if that would work.
I mean, I don't really want to go down on price, to be honest with you. You know, I think it's still a pretty good deal for what it is.
Okay. So we can get that drive later, though, then?
Yeah, absolutely. I can get you that drive later.
Okay.
Which way are you heading now?
I am heading that way towards Richmond.
That's in the direction we need to go.
I'm wondering if you maybe can drop us off just a few blocks that way.
Yeah, that's no problem. If I can slam you in here.
We have room for Brandon?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I can stick 2 bodies in here. Oh, with this, we'll have to leave this stuff in the back.
Right. I was really hoping that we could get him down $50, but he shot that out of the water immediately. Then he showed up with 1 less hard drive than he said he had when we were looking through the case, and he wouldn't give us any cash. He wouldn't give us back any cash for that at all, which sucked.
So we just literally asked him, like, hey, can you give us a ride back to where you need to go? So we got the deal, a discount, parts to sell, and he gave us a ride back to base. And unfortunately, we left the cameraman behind. I mean, basically, we have a complete system that works here right now that now we can work backwards on to upgrade where we need. We still have a lot of budget left over. We still have $587 left over.
We have enough budget right now to get a 980 Ti and an SSD to finish this system out, but it has a standard Intel box cooler. 980 Ti is probably not quite what we want.
It's got an Asus Maximus board in it, doesn't it?
Yeah, we got a pretty wicked case. We got an optical drive. We got like 16 gigs of RAM. We got a GTX 660. We got a 4770K, an Intel stock cooler, 3 USB 3.0 expansion cards, 2 monitors, and I think that's it. So we want to get a cooler for it.
And we want to overclock it.
And just crank the CPU, because that would be awesome. We want to try to sell some of the stuff like the monitors, the optical drive, the 2 hard drives that we're getting with it, possibly, but extremely low likeness, the case, because it's actually a really nice case and we could spec that down, and possibly get a GTX 1080 and something like an H110i, because there's one of those on sale right now. And if we can do that, we'd have a very overclockable system with a 1080 in it.
Yeah. I mean, I would rather see us get a 1080 with the 4770 than a 980 Ti with a 6700, which is what we were kind of, that was our conundrum here was, okay, we could piece together a 6700K within budget. The parts were spread out all over Vancouver area.
Yeah.
And who knows how easily we could have got them if one of those parts, like if someone snatched the motherboard, we might have been screwed.
Yeah.
If someone snatched the CPU, we'd be screwed.
Yeah.
And so it was just too big of a risk to do that. So I think the 1080 is going to be the right way to go if we can get one.
Yeah. So now it's time to get to work. We need to clean up this case because there's a lot of dust in it.
We need to verify everything works.
Verify everything works. Take the parts out that we want to sell, get some pictures of them, flip things so we can afford that graphics card.
I want to talk to high quality i7 guy here.
Yeah.
So this is a $400 build, but has everything that we need, but also some stuff that we don't. But I recognize the Google Maps location here. I think I might have dealt with this guy before. Which is not against the rules, if he doesn't know who I am.
Yeah.
Sometimes the human memory works in funny ways. Like, I was pretty surprised with myself that I saw a pin on a Google Maps thing on Craigslist and went, you know what? I think I've dealt with that guy in Scrapyard Wars before.
Hello.
Hi, I'm calling about the Core i7 build that you have on Craigslist.
Yeah?
I was wondering, is that all the stuff you have, or do you have other computer stuff as well? And then I was 5x surprised when I got on the phone with him, and he immediately is like, I think I've dealt with you before, about a year ago.
I think I've dealt with you once before. I'm the guy down in the West End. You bought a computer off me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you're buying it or something like that?
Oh, all right. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, you probably don't remember. It was like a year ago.
Yeah, no, actually, I do remember that, believe it or
Yeah,
not.
that guy.
Okay, cool. Well, now that, wait, so hold on a second. I forget, did you know me from anywhere else or just from dealing with you on Craigslist?
Well, you were the guy that does NCIX kind of video stuff.
Okay, well then,
Remember I told you I recognized your voice because I watched some of Linus Tech Tips when you guys threw, because I buy a lot of stuff at NCIX.
oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, well,
I remember the voice, and of course I remember your voice again.
the rules of our competition dictate that I can't use, like, you knowing who I am to help me, so I might... Tell you what, can I just get a little bit of information? Like, are you able to part out any stuff, or like...
What do you want to steal out of it?
Well, basically, CPU, motherboard. I was wondering if you have more RAM, actually, like if you have another stick to make it an even 12.
And you're talking about the i7...
The 960.
The 960. Yeah, I don't really want to part it out. I want to sell it as a whole unit because then I'm just left with a bunch of junk, right?
Well, hold on. Let me pitch kind of this to you, because I actually want more RAM. So if I could get another 4 gig stick of RAM, that would be optimal. And then the only actually thing I don't need is a GPU, which is a 6870. That's a sellable GPU. And the power supply, if you could upgrade it to something better.
Yeah, I don't have anything better. Those came stock and I have zero stuff left over. The GPU, yeah, I mean, I could pull it out. I mean, the RAM, I mean, it depends, like, in terms of price. I mean, I can't change the power supply because that's what it came with and I don't have. It's actually a pretty good power supply, as I remember. What is it? It's like a 750 or something, or 620, I can't remember which is which.
It's a high current gamer 620, and I need something better. I'll end up wasting that one.
Better meaning what exactly?
I need like a 750. I need something with 4 PCI Express connectors.
Oh, okay, I see what you mean. Well, I do have another system that has the TX 750 in it, the Corsair one. Let me just check here. I think I have it. Let me just double check that. Yeah, it's Corsair TX 750. You're right, that's only 2 times 8 pin as well, I think. I'm not positive.
The TX 750, no, that one might have 4. Do you have it next to you?
Yeah, that one might have 4.
PCI Express connectors, 4. It looks like it does have 4. Okay, and I mean, would you say you're giving me a special deal in any way here?
Meaning what exactly?
If he doesn't give me a deal because of who I am, that is within the rules of Scrapyard Wars, and I think we can all agree he didn't give me a deal. Like, is this the same deal you would have done for anyone else?
Pretty much, yeah.
Another question for you. Do you have the SLI bridge that came with that Gigabyte board?
So I can give you a bunch if you want, or give you one for free. I don't care, because I can amass a whole bunch of them.
So can I get back to you in the next couple hours?
Sure.
Okay, cool. So I think we like the i7 better. So it was the i7 with an upgrade to 12 gigs, remove the graphics card, change 620 to 750, and then it's $20 off.
Yeah, exactly.
Got it. Okay, thank you, good sir.
Yeah, man.
Okay, so $800 for our graphics cards, $12.73 for tomato and ham sandwiches.
Beautiful sandwiches.
Beautiful sandwiches, the best sandwiches. I think the most fun part of today, aside from getting a baller deal on 980 Ti's, had to be making sandwiches on the back of a MacBook Pro, on the bus, and then eating them. It was actually great. The greatest. $8.40 for SkyTrain passes. That's totally unreasonable.
Well, that's just for one way. We still have to get back.
We still have, yeah, and like I don't want to walk back, so there's that. So far we spent $820. We actually only have $515 left.
So if we buy the 375 system,
Yeah.
that covers all of our remaining hardware.
No,
It doesn't?
no, because we still need
It comes with a power supply.
an SSD.
No, it has an SSD.
No, it doesn't. We still have $140 for an SSD. Here,
Yes.
we might have to like hike for it. Like what are SSDs going for?
I would
right
hike for an SSD, man.
now? Here, 120 gig, only $72, $67.
We can get 2 of those, or 2 cheap ones, or 1 high capacity.
Okay, wait a minute. Okay,
What are you thinking?
am I picking up what you're throwing down? We show up with dual graphics cards in SLI and dual SSDs in RAID? RAID? Yeah! I kind of like that idea. Mind you, this Patriot Blaze is only $80 and it's 240 gigs in downtown Vancouver, which is exactly where we're going.
Perfect.
So that's another
And it was
option.
posted 2 days ago, so it's fresh.
Should we go for the? We could be done Scrapyard Wars in one day.
But then what are we gonna do for the rest of the time? Build it? Oh, we can explore the city, because
So it would just be Linus and Dimitri go on adventures for 2 days.
as long as we have a budget for like extra ham and tomato
then I'm good.
and some bus tickets, you know what I mean? Because otherwise, we're just walking everywhere.
Yeah,
Uphill, downhill.
yeah, that's true. But we wouldn't have to carry anything because our computer would be built and benchmarked.
Right.
And the funny thing is we could troll those guys so hard because we'd be like, yeah, so like our system's done, because I always say that. And my
okay.
system's never actually done.
So this will be the first time you can say that. Well, hopefully, we haven't gotten all the parts
Yeah,
yet.
we don't actually have any of it yet. Okay, I'll tell you what. This SSD deal here, this Patriot Blaze, actually looks pretty darn good. Like, have you seen anything that good? $80?
That's good. Plus, that leaves us, what, $40 left over?
Here, let me fill it into the sheet.
So I don't have to take out my calculator.
No. So that leaves us $60 to get to downtown,
We're gonna feast,
and we could afford Subway.
but should we?
No. We should go to the grocery store and we should get lettuce and tomato.
And some avocados in there. I saw that.
Avocados.
The thing is, I like what this guy's offering because that way it's like an all-encompassing package
Yeah.
that definitely has value built into it. Power supply case, motherboard, CPU, cooler. Does this have a-
It's a stock cooler.
well,
It's not a great cooler. We won't be able to overclock much, if at all. Should I lowball the $80 SSD, or should I just offer asking price? We can't afford it. We don't want to lose it.
let's see if
If he's willing to do 70 bucks?
Yeah.
Okay. Shoot. If we want to do this SLI thing, we really are limiting our options. So, should we list one of them now?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's list one just to see if we can get some money for it in case we can't.
Yeah. Let's list it. How much should we list it for? $450?
Yeah. Oh, I got a message from Lego. Somebody messaged me. What? Already? Is the price negotiable? This is for the GPU we just posted. Like, even if we make like 30 bucks on this, we make money.
You guys already know D-Brand. They make the precision cut vinyl skins that make your phone look nice and protect it from incidental scuffs and scratches. But today, no, not that. Today is something new. This is the Grip, and it's not just another phone case. It is the grippiest phone case that you have ever seen. And it's got this super cool, like patented impact protection technology that works super awesome, and it's fully integrated with D-Brand's customization, meaning that you can use any D-Brand skin with your Grip. So check it out today. We've got it linked in the video description.
Someone wants to buy both monitors already.
My heart is pumping because the way he yelled, I was like, he broke something.
No. I'm just not even done taking it apart yet. Like, I got the text, I assumed it was the guy bringing the hard drive.
Yeah. So he wants to buy both for 125. Where's he at, and can he come to us? Usually buyers have to go to the buyer or the seller. So
just say sure?
Yeah.
Well, what did we list them at?
75 or best offer each.
So
Both,
150.
special deal for both. Remember we said we'd take 50 each. That's 25 more than we agreed to sell them for.
I saw this one was like, hell yeah. Because we only need, for my like mystical spec'd up number that I came up with, we only need 148.
And we still have the graphics card to sell. Hello.
Thank you.
No problem.
Right?
Oh yes. Yeah, one of them's open. We just tried it right now too.
Do you have this VGA cable, right?
Within that first hour, the guy was here and picked them up, and off they were going. And we've already got buyers lined up for both hard drives. That was the most important part. That had to happen for this deal to make sense.
Absolutely.
So now we are literally like so far ahead of the game because we now have the funds for a 1080. So GTX 1080 is definitely on the table now, based on pricing that we've seen already. We were trying to maybe haggle or really lowball some 1080 Ti's out there, but that's not going to happen. But we're going to have money left over at this point. So I think we're thinking like, we'll go do something fun.
When do we end today?
6. Although communications can end at 6:30.
Can someone come buy something at 6:30? That's a form of communication.
But we started so late.
We're communicating. We're not going anywhere. That's a form of communication. Come on, Ed, come on.
What time do you want to come by?
He wants to come at 6:30.
I mean, you can ask Linus.
I mean, that's production problem, not ours.
Well, that's obviously not going to work.
That's worked before.
Come on.
Everyone's always extended it.
Come on. No, they haven't.
What?
Call him and ask him like, hey man, how do you feel like extending the pickup today?
I'm just going to ask the guy if he can be here by 6.
He's probably going to say no, it's 19 minutes.
Yo, can we go like 10, 15 minutes overtime because we started late?
Can we go to like 6:15, 6:20 because we started late?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, it seems like, whenever I'm asking for mercy, actually, you know what? I can't really argue this. You're usually pretty good about it. I mean, we're gonna be back on time, but okay, sure, yeah. It's never worked out badly for me to go easy on the other team.
That means that they owe us a tip as well.
Yeah, that means you guys owe us a 15-minute, 20-minute overage with interest.
With interest.
Give him an extra 2 minutes.
And I'm talking like payday loan interest.
Okay, so no then, because it doesn't matter that much.
Yeah, no, then we'll keep it at 6 o'clock.
All right, never mind. See you later.
Credit card interest. They're gonna do it anyway.
Yeah. It's nice they ask.
Yeah, it's nice of them to ask.
See if that guy's available tomorrow.
I'm going to.
So if he gave us 15, he'd want an hour.
And the thing is, he'd be able to use it for a much more opportune thing than like selling a hard drive for $15.
Yeah. Now, if it was this for 50 or 60, it'd be a little bit.
I'd care a little more.
Yeah.
I don't really care about that. Hey, it's Nick. I was just wondering when you were coming by to drop off that hard drive.
Because we have to leave.
Sorry, yeah, we have
leave.
to head out fairly soon. I know you said you were going to be by in like a few minutes, and it's been, I think, an hour or so now, 2 hours. So yeah, just wondering what's going on. Thank you. Bye.
Okay, I might have been overhyping Dimitri as a partner a little bit before. He kept bitching about wanting water. Like, oh, we should get water. Oh, can we stop for water? And I'm like, yeah, ate a tomato. Tomatoes are basically water. Expensive water.
Okay, Linus, let's get a water before we buy tickets.
It's gonna be like $3. Like, he actually wanted to stop and get water at a convenience store at a SkyTrain station. That would have been like $4 water. It wouldn't have been fancy Fuji water. Just like Nestle water. Anyway, I denied him the water. Not that I'm cheap or that I want Dimitri to suffer. It's just that I don't want to spend the money, and Dimitri's suffering matters less to me than spending the money.
I see.
Yeah, totally different.
Okay. What the hell, man? I need my water.
So we found some really good priced motherboards. X58 platform.
Yeah, SLI compatible.
SLI compatible for 90 bucks. And then we're looking for CPUs for that motherboard.
Yeah.
Under 100 bucks.
Yeah, I found something for 80 bucks. CPUs for 1366, easy to find. Motherboards, not so easy to find. But I haven't heard anything from the SSD guy, but I have an update for you. I heard back off Craigslist already.
Oh, really?
From someone looking for the 980 Ti. But what I'd like to do, if we can, is part together an X58 platform. I also have a lead on a 6-core X58 CPU. The guy wants 230 for it, but I'm gonna try and convince him that's way too much and go from there.
Hello, I'm calling about the computer parts for sale from your Craigslist ask.
Yeah, hi there.
Hi. I'm particularly interested in the motherboard, the Gigabyte EX58.
Yeah.
And the RAM, the 16 gigabytes, plus the cooler, the H50AA. Is it still available?
I prefer to sell it as a full unit, but
I'm just.
I'm going way into the next like day or so I really just prefer to sell it as a full unit.
See, we already have the CPU and don't need the graphics card or the case. Any chance you're willing to just do some parts?
I mean, the first thing that have to sell on their own, so I'm pretty much just looking to sell the whole unit right now.
As a whole unit. Okay. Okay then. Thank you.
Alright, no worries. Bye.
So this is an i7 or an i5 750 Hyper 612 cooler, overclocking capable SLI motherboard, 16 gigs of RAM. We could probably ask for a little bit off for this crappy 4850, and they're going out of town on Thursday, so they need a quick sale. We might be able to lowball this. So this could be a really good fit for us with our SLI graphics cards.
Especially because the spacing fits perfectly.
Yeah. So Ed just called me with some cryptic nonsense about being late. We're like 7 minutes behind. And only due to the SkyTrain having issues today.
Yeah. But do you think that maybe when they called us and they said they need 15 more minutes, they implied that maybe we would be late because of that as well?
I don't know. I doubt it.
He's late. He's late and he didn't ask.
Okay, it's not that you want more right now. It's that you want more from Linus.
Yes.
You want him to pay.
He was a jerk on the phone. We needed some time. He said no. Now he's late without calling and asking.
I'm okay with it because we called and asked for a little bit of leniency on the time, right? There was that deal we're trying to work out. There wasn't gonna be enough time. We were talking a matter of minutes, just a couple of minutes. We need 10 minutes tops.
Okay, so I just heard back from the guy with the 950.
Okay.
Yes.
We have the CPU.
Well,
he's agreed to the price.
it's still available.
Okay. It's still available.
What the heck is going on over there? The weirdest part of the day for me was definitely coming back and like everyone waiting outside. Like I was expecting some kind of like hugely impactful dramatic moment, like my bike got towed or something.
How's it going?
Great.
So how wrecked do you get for that?
Not at all?
Yeah, absolutely, actually. You weren't here on time.
Yeah, so you guys were asking us for 20 minutes.
Yeah, and you didn't give it to me.
What?
We didn't take it?
I did.
No, we haven't recorded.
He said, okay, never mind.
I have a recording.
He said, okay, never mind. And then we hung up the phone.
Because it doesn't matter that much.
Yeah, no, then we'll keep it to the thought.
All right, never mind. See you later.
And then we canceled the deal.
Yeah, nice try, though.
And then they were just like whining because we had said we wanted extra time with interest and we were like joking with them. So what exactly do you want?
I don't know.
You can get 20 minutes.
Should we take more money?
What? No.
Or like an hour and a half extra or something?
An hour and a half extra.
Yeah, I mean, we had a significant event that we could have done,
That seems
and you guys
excessive.
said no.
I think an hour works.
I think that if the event was that significant, they would have fought harder for it.
At the end of the day, I was absolutely looking for extra time. We had lined up a sale for a hard drive that we wanted to get off our hands because we want to sell all this stuff as fast as we can. I added some margin of error because a lot of people are late to things. So I was like, okay, 6:15, 6:20. So I asked for time until 6:15 or 6:20, and that was denied. So you cheated already.
What do you mean cheated?
It's been one day.
You said you'd be back on time,
I was very good-natured about it. I actually don't know what you're talking about, because Scrapyard Wars has almost never ended exactly on time.
Because of you.
And it's been fairly typical.
For you to be late.
You were late.
When?
You were the last person here today.
Right, because I didn't get told the address.
Because you didn't ask! I graciously gave them their hour that they asked for, and I had a totally good attitude about it. So, take your hour.
All right.
When we were speaking with the other team about giving them the 15 minutes that they needed, that they were asking for, I think they overreacted in the hanging up process, which we didn't even realize happened because we are in a loud bus station environment.
Okay, so no.
All right. Credit card interest.
So we kept talking to the phone, not realizing that they hang up on us. So I think it just kind of a miscommunication on both sides in terms of what happened.
This is a regular phone. This is a grip phone. This is for comedic effect. So get a grip, coming soon. Available at the link in the video description. Love our videos and want to see them sooner? Join Flowplane at the link in the video description. It's got the next episode of Scrapyard Wars.